Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you again 1320 Street Shine, a line of car care products I created with the goal of replacing everything in my detailing collection with one line of products. And we succeeded in a big way. We've got thousands of happy customers, and I solely use 1320 Street Shine on my collection of cars. I want to show you a few of my favorite products that I think you guys are going to like as well. Suds is a concentrated car wash soap that works in a foam cannon or a bucket, and it smells amazing. Rinseless Wash is my most frequently used product. This you put in a bucket or in a sprayer, about a half cap full, and fill with water. You spray it to your paint and then you wipe it away with a towel. No rinsing needed. I like to use this in my garage in the middle of the winter when it's dusty or when I get to a car show for touch-ups. Bug Remover is our most effective bug remover we've ever used. I spent months perfecting this formula because we go on road trips in the middle of summer for thousands of miles and we come back. It only takes a few minutes to get the bugs off with this formula. Our XXL drying towel is our most popular product in the 1320 Street Shine line, and that's because you can dry your entire car and then some with one towel without wringing it. Make sure to check out 1320 Street Shine. Links in the description below this video for your chance to win our C6 ZR1 and $20,000.
What is up, 1320 fans? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to LS Fest West 2024. Now, there's a lot of stuff that goes on the property here. We have drag racing, drifting, off-road, we got car show stuff, road course, all that kinds of stuff is happening this weekend on the property. We're gonna go around, try to find our top 10 favorite cars that are LS powered on the property. So with that being said, let's take you guys to number 10 right now.
Okay, I can see it. So you guys tuned it to make it sound like a rotary.
Yeah. What in the literal?
They tuned it to make it sound like a rotary at idle. That's cool as hell. Okay, so of course it's not a rotary. What do we got under the hood? Let's take a look at this thing.
It's LS6.
Okay.
Got a VTR, stage 3 NA cam.
Okay.
Aside from that, it's your standard cam only package, right? Long tubes intake, tube. Did 414, 438 dyno.
414 NA?
NA.
Nice, very nice.
And it's an old motor, had like 170,000 miles on it.
What year is it?
The car itself's a 93. The engine came out of 03. Z06.
Gotcha. How long you had the car?
I bought it in 2020.
2020?
Yep.
And it's just been a project?
It's been swapped since 08. It's one of the first ones ever swapped. The guy that used to swap it before it got popular wrote a book on how to do the swap. And this car was in the book.
Oh,
the swap.
Well, there you go.
So I'm like, sweet, I'll take it.
So, and what color is this?
Audi District Green.
Audi District Green. Gotcha.
It's got air cups on the front so I can get in my driveway.
Oh, nice.
Full custom interior.
So this is just like, this is your go-to street car.
It is.
Right here. Do you ever fool anybody with the idle back? It literally does.
I did. I posted a photo of it, and I was like, I got the 20B warmed up this morning on the RX-7 page. Had like 150 likes. No one said anything.
A video of it?
Yeah, video.
Oh, video of it.
Yeah, video.
Nice, very nice. What do you do with the car most? You just enjoy it, drive it?
It's one of those cars and coffee type cars.
Gotcha.
I love going to those types of things.
Gotcha. Well, we were driving through the car show. We were looking at cool stuff, and Woody's like, check out that FD.
Yeah.
It's like that army green looking FD. I was like, well, let's go check it out. Very clean car.
It looks much prettier in the sunlight, but we get what we get today.
Yep. Very clean car. Thanks for bringing it out, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. Coming in at number 9.
All right, looks like you strapped yourself to a chassis with an LS. What are we looking at here?
The 1967 front-engine dragster. It was my very first car. I bought it when I was 15. So this motor, we're gonna run NA right now. I've got to relicense. So after I finish a couple passes, we'll turn the bottle on and see what it'll really do. Last time we ran a 901 with a 240 horsepower motor.
So it should do quite a bit faster.
Yeah, so hopefully it runs better this time.
What LS are we looking at up there?
It's a 4.8.
It's a 4.8?
Top bottom end.
This is one of those front-ended dragsters where you're literally sitting on the rear differential. I don't know how you do that. Like his boys are on the differential. It's wide. off at the 8th and he did like a 10:37. Not bad. Not bad.
The dragster back in the lanes. All right, I'm told it's spicy this time.
Yep. We turned it up and we turned the bottle on finally.
What is the bottle turned on? How big of a shot are we looking at?
We're gonna do 100 first, and then we're gonna see what else we can do after that.
Okay, so an 8 this time?
Yeah, damn well better.
Damn well better. All right, boss. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
At 149. He wanted that 8 so bad. He red lit, but still, the red light, he still did not do an 8, which sucks. Maybe next time. Maybe the nitrous wasn't purged, maybe the bottle was a little, I don't know. Now coming in at number 8. Check this one out.
Witty, what does every car on the property at this event have in common?
They all have LS motors. It doesn't matter what kind, but it has to be an LS motor, and it can go in anything, and you're allowed here.
Okay, explain that. That is a clean R33. Right-hand drive, I went up to him. It's a LS, it sounds like an LS.
It's extremely clean. We saw it over by the drift car that we're following, and I was like, that's gotta be someone's show car, daily driver. Nope, it's over here ready to do the donut pit.
Hell yeah. All right, how many purists really hate?
I get no love with this car.
You get no love, absolutely.
Hey, you know where we get love at LS Fest, man.
Hell yeah,
We're
brother.
Here to have some fun.
What's the setup under the hood?
LS3 TR6060 setup, custom trans tunnel, tubular K member, all the good stuff.
Is there a kit for this?
No.
Okay, I was like, it would just be blasphemy if there was an R33 LS kit.
Yeah, so it took me a couple years to build my first drift car, R33. I sold it and I picked up on this since it's GTR kitted, bigger transmission, bigger motor.
It's a clean ass car, dude.
And it's California registered, so that's the best.
Hell yeah. Well, good luck in the pit, man.
Definitely, I appreciate it. I'm gonna put on a good show for you guys right now.
Let's go! That's it, that's it. Give them a round of applause. Give the fire marshals a round of applause.
Hey!
Exactly. How's it going, man?
So what caught on fire exactly?
So I had a crank, what is it, the crankcase pressure issue. Shot out oil.
Gotcha.
Went over some things and fixed it, so it's ready to go again.
Nice. You're gonna rip it again?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was in line right now, but you know, I was like, let me come holler at you guys, you know?
Appreciate it.
Let's go, He's
right, guys, check out number 7.
For those of you that do not know, this is our friend Jason. This happens to be the quickest and fastest hearse in the world. It runs 8s. No, it runs 7s. This thing runs 7s? Not yet. Has not run a 7 yet. He just put the car back together. His first pass on a new setup. Don't know what it's going to do. See what he can do right now. He actually let off early.
He actually let
off. Okay. All right. Not bad for a first pass back.
Sounded good.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, we got the hearse up here for his second pass on the new setup. He did it 9, letting out early last time. Let's see what we can do this time. At 150, he's getting back to where he used to be. The thing runs low 8s, like low 8s, like 8 O's. He hasn't done a 7 yet. He's trying to get a 7. I don't know if he'll get it this weekend, but the car's looking pretty good. Jason, come on over. Come on now. All right, for our fans at home, if they haven't watched any drag and drive covers, they probably haven't seen you pretty much at all.
Right.
But this is, as far as I remember, quickest and fastest hearse in the world.
As far as I'm aware, still.
And what is it new setup or refresh setup? Last time we saw you were on the side of the road putting bearings in the damn thing.
Yep.
What are we looking at now?
Freshened it up. Literally started it Monday, drove out here on Wednesday. Just trying to figure it out.
Remind us the setup under the hood.
427.
Okay.
It's a dart block. It's all Frankenstein top end, LS3 top end. Twin force performance 80mm turbos. Run a 4L80. Everybody seems shocked about that. But
Well, it's just they think the thing weighs like 1,000, like not 1,000 pounds. They think it weighs like 10,000 pounds.
yeah, I mean it's still heavy. It's 4,000 pounds still.
But when you look how big it is, it's like it feels like it should be way more. But you've cut a lot of weight out of the thing too.
We've dropped a ton out of it.
So the fastest the thing has ever been is 8.0.
807
Okay.
at 174, I believe.
So with this right there, right there. Well, if you make another pass, we'll be up there for it. Thanks for bringing the car out, man.
Right on. Thanks, Fred.
All right, guys, this next one. Coming in at number 6. Here we go. All right, so Whitty came over. It's the other guy that's here, and he gets excited about BMWs all the time. Sometimes they're not as cool as he says he is. This one was cooler than he says it was. Just like the last one.
Thank you.
There's a lot of carbon going on here. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What am I looking at?
So this is a car called a F22 Eurofighter. It's called the F22 because the chassis code for the BMW, the 2 Series, is a F22. So it's basically a 2 Series built by a company in Latvia called HTK. And they build the car the way it sits. So they build it with all the carbon Kevlar, they put the motor in it. They do really A to Z on it. So it's just a turnkey drift car, you buy it and drive it.
Really?
Yeah.
How much does it weigh? Because there's like every panel I see, it looks like it's carbon.
Yeah, it's still, it's about 2,800 pounds.
Okay.
So it's not the lightest, but we try to keep a little weight on there for grip. You know, once at certain points, once you get a little too light, you can't push a bigger tire, and Formula Drift won't allow you to. So they built the car to be in a competible tire range, basically.
Gotcha. And how many of these are out there?
There is 5 in the world, I want to say, right?
5?
Yeah.
All right, now let's get to the power plant. What's under the hood?
It's a 454 dart block with mast heads. It's like 13.5 to 1 compression. We run MS109. Make about 700 on our low RPM range.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not bad. A little low for an FD car, but it's extremely grippy. It does have really good suspension on these cars, so you can really push for, you know, the most grip out of 700 horsepower, which lets you keep up with 1,000, 1,200 horsepower cars.
All right, well, we'll be up there when you go up at noon. Good luck.
Cool.
Hopefully you see you rip, man.
Pleasure
Make
to
some
meet you,
clouds
man.
for us,
Yeah,
man.
pleasure
Hell
to meet you. See ya. No, I mean, driving behind someone close is definitely a lot more.
Oh, I look way better.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was still on the inside of them a lot. I think I could be a little bit further back on them because I kept pushing on the inside, so I kept having to slow down to get behind them a bit. But I think if I just stay on the backside of them a little bit more, we'll get a pretty clean run out.
Well, get a few more practice runs in. What time's the big show tonight?
At 6.
Okay, we'll see you tonight, buddy.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
See you then.
Those of you that don't know, at drift battles, they go out and do this to warm up their tires and everything, then they go back. All right, now they're going to swap places. He got chased, now he's going to be the one who chases.
Kind of like started coming out of place, so we just kind of slipped it back in and tightened the bolts a little more.
All right.
No good.
It's like every time you would give it throttle, it would just leak more?
Yeah, it seems like I think that valve cover gasket's done. Probably just need to replace the gasket,
Gotcha.
but I don't know if I'm going to make that in time. I don't know if they're going to give me the time I need for that, especially for it being in between a battle.
Yeah.
Like if it was like the next, you know, if I had another battle to go with someone else, I might have a chance, but
Well, the first half of that looked pretty good.
it was a bummer I didn't get to keep going.
Yeah, yeah,
God
it is.
damn it. But yeah, it wasn't bad.
All right, guys, we're about halfway there. Hope you like number 6 through 10, and here, number 5. Okay, Whitty and I saw this thing yesterday. I stopped by and I got a quick description of what we're looking at, but I kind of forgot. I don't know exactly what it is. It's some military prototype vehicle, I think. Let's go check it. All right. What am I looking at again? You told me this yesterday, but I can't remember.
It's a 2011 ArmorWorks Hyena. It was
Okay.
a prototype vehicle built for the military.
Gotcha. So this was like, company built this to be like, hey, do you want us to build
This is what we can
10,000
offer
of
you.
these? Yeah.
So actually, so the government put out a contract. They had these certain parameters. This one was specifically to go into a Chinook. So fully loaded, load into a Chinook, dropped off the Chinook. That's what this was meant to do.
That's cool as hell.
So
Now-
this is what they did to go build and beat those parameters.
Gotcha. Now, did the Hyena come with an LS in it, or did
No.
you do that? What did
It
come
came with a 4-cylinder diesel, the ones that you can find in a Liberty Jeep. So the engineer who built this was in love with the Liberty Jeep.
Oh, the CRD engines.
The CRD engines, yes.
So first of all, where did you find this thing? Where do you even find a prototype experimental military
The
vehicle?
things you find on Marketplace.
No.
This was on Marketplace for almost 2 months.
No way.
I stared at it in HimHod, and me and my brother, I was just like, man, that thing's really cool. In parts, it was worth what I paid for, like ×3.
Okay, so did it come running and driving and all
No.
that stuff? Okay.
The 4-cylinder diesel on there didn't even have sleeves in it, so it was just mocked up. But it was completely bare boned.
Okay. And then, was this originally, I guess, a 3-seater?
It was originally a 5-seater.
This is like right now it looks like an off-road version of a McLaren F1, which is kind of badass, but, so it had 5 seats
5
in it?
seats. So you got your left-right gunner, you got your center seat, which would have your top turret gunner.
Okay, so there was a chair where the engine is.
Correct.
Gotcha.
There was an engine, or there was a chair there. So these are actually gun mounts. So that's why you see one on each side, and then there's one in the rear.
Gotcha.
So where my fuel cell was the rear gunner.
Gotcha.
So
give me the engine parameters.
So it's out of a 2015 3500 Chevy.
Okay.
It is bone stock. It is on an E36 ECU, and it is running the base tune right now.
Okay.
So like I said, I have like less than 5 miles on it, so I really don't know how it works or anything, how well it does.
Well, we love this thing. It's called a Hyena again?
Hyena.
Hyena. All right, let's see what the Hyena can do on the dyno.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing it out, man.
Thank you guys.
Hell yeah. What this thing would do at all?
No.
Not to over 200, I'll take
Hey,
it.
it's over 200. It moves 40-inch tires, so I'm okay with that.
There you go. Is that thing wild?
That is insane.
That is wild. Yeah. I don't care that it makes 209 horsepower to the tire. That thing's cool. I thought this thing wasn't coming out. I thought this was dyno only. What are you doing out here?
The big boys left, so I feel a little bit more comfortable.
Oh, you're like, okay, it's pretty empty out there. I can go play in the dirt a little bit.
Yes, that's why. So.
Gotcha. Good luck.
I appreciate it.
Don't break it.
Well,
if you do break it, I guess you're just going to fix it, because whatever.
Then you gotta find time.
Here goes the hyena. Now, like you said, that thing is not built for jumps or anything like that, so I'm not sure what all he's going to do out here. Just kind of give it some more miles, I guess, some off-road miles, see what it'll do. It didn't break!
I'm so excited. It actually does very well. I'm very surprised.
Over there on the ruts, it looked like the bumps were pretty bad.
The wheels were going.
Oh, they were like way up here. Yeah. But it did pretty well out there.
It did okay. I'm very surprised.
Is this the first time you've taken it off-road at all?
This is the very first time.
No, this is the first time it did what it was built to do.
This is the fastest I've ever gone in this thing.
All right, guys, number 4. Let's go.
Dude, I'm good.
What's up, Paul?
How's it going?
We've been trying to do this for a couple years now.
Yeah.
I saw this the first year I came, and I didn't get a chance to come over here and see any off-road stuff. Known you for a couple years now. Tell me about the All-American Sender. What are we looking at behind you here?
This is a 1997 F350. Used to be a 7.3 liter diesel.
Okay.
Obviously can't go with diesel on the off-road truck, so got a LS3 525 with the aftermarket cam.
525?
525.
That's a big LS3, okay.
Well, it's the LS3, it's what, 383 cubic inches?
Right.
525 horsepower. And then
okay.
the cam puts it up to about 560. And then when you run it through a Turbo 400, which is an archaic transmission, and you got the drive line to the 40-inch tire, you end up at like, I don't know, 390 horsepower or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So it's not, you can't roast the tires, it's not a street car. You just get out there and you try to keep your momentum up and hit jumps.
Well, this thing hit jumps well. I've seen your Instagram. This thing performs really well for how much power you say it has.
Yeah, it's got about 20 inches of travel in the front, 1920, and then in the back it's about 26, 27, just depending on how I strap it.
Now, is this what you consider like a full chassis truck?
Like you replaced the entire chassis and now off-road stuff, and there's no stock chassis left.
Correct. The only thing stock on this truck is the cab.
So this looks like just a really fun, like it is the All-American Sender, but there's a lot of technology in this thing.
There is. I mean, you got the biggest king shocks that you can buy. The biggest king shocks, 4 or 5 bypasses in the rear, center mounted front A-arms, and a triangulated 4-link in the rear. So I mean, and then the inside is super comfy and plush. You got air conditioning.
Oh, fancy.
Yep.
And then this thing does, would you say it just jumps the best? This is the one thing it does the best?
It's just what I like to do.
Okay. And how far do you jump this thing?
I've jumped it about 190 feet.
What the
Holy
shit. Okay.
Getting close to 200. I got some jumps lined up that are 200, and it's not that much different. It's just, you know, it's just some sort of a little barrier with the 200-footer.
Right. What are we doing with the truck today? We're just going to take it on the thing and do some jumps?
Today, obviously, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. They have a dirt track inside here. Basically just an exhibition for all the LS folks out here.
This is the only time we ever get this close to these trucks. So I had to track one of you down, and figure out how these things do what they do. And I can't wait to see this thing go out there and rip. So
awesome.
Great. Thanks for bringing the truck out.
Good seeing you guys out here.
We'll see you up there later, man.
Thank you.
All right, guys, it's just about 11 o'clock. All American Sender is in the lanes, ready to go. Let's see what Paul can do in this thing. First rip out there.
That was great. I mean, I was nervous at first, but man, once you get the lap in, you're just like, all right, it's game time.
Oh yeah,
it's freaking amazing. We got AC in here, reggae.
Really?
We got reggae music and AC. We're chilling, dude. We're chilling.
Just doing jumps and singing reggae. That's awesome.
Yep.
It's cool to see this thing fly in person.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That felt amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Way better than I thought.
Everything landed good. Power was good.
Everything's great.
All American Sender, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. We've already showed you some crazy cars that are on the property this weekend, but here is number 3. How we doing?
Not too bad.
So, we first saw this car 2 years ago? Or
yeah.
2 years ago when I was doing the burnout stuff?
Yeah,
And then last year you tried to do drag racing with it?
Yeah.
Remind us the setup on the Beetle. What are we looking at? What year is it?
So it's a 1974 Volkswagen Super Beetle.
Okay.
The one everybody hates because it has the McPherson front end in it. But it's got a heads cam LQ4 6.0 in it. It's just a work truck drivetrain. It's got a 4L80 4-wheel drive work truck manual T-case in it. And it's sitting on a shortened S10 chassis.
Hell yeah. Do you have a name for this thing?
Gray Matter.
Gray Matter.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Project Gray Matter.
Very nice. I looked at the car. You got like a half a rainbow on the other side, and you got like kid prints and things like. Was this in a field or something? Was it some front yard, backyard? What are we looking at?
So it was in a field. So my brother got it when he was like 16, my older brother. He traded like a dirt bike for it or something. And some young women from our church wanted to put it in a 4th of July parade in our small town. So they took some house paint, did butterflies and rainbows and junk on it, and then it went through the parade and it needed a rebuild back with the stock engine. So they parked it and it sat in the field for 15, 18 years until I was 16, and I begged and cried and fought my brother, and finally he gave it to me.
Hell yeah.
And so I figured you can't fake it, so I want to leave it just how it is. I put my own like battle scars from blowing out tires and stuff.
The coolest part about cars like this is like you did all the stuff to the drivetrain, whatever, but you left the what I call the story to the car. You left the patina, you left all the wear and tear, the kids' marks, the paint, and all that stuff. So it's like if this car was really clean and painted, I couldn't ask you about this. You couldn't tell me a story. You left the story, which is what I love about the car. What are you hoping it, or how much power does the thing make right now?
I've never had it on a dyno. It's all street tuned and friends helping me and everything. It's running on pump gas, but I got some octane booster in there. Right now for our first shakedown, we're leaving at 4 PSI, holding 4 out the whole run. And I was running 11 O's leaving off idle at 4 PSI, so I'm hoping for mid-10s on the first pass.
Okay. What are you hoping for pie in the sky goal this weekend?
Pie in the sky would be a 999. I'm tech to a 10-0, so if I can get kicked out,
so if you get kicked out,
it's the dream, yeah.
All right, buddy. So. Good luck to you at Great Matter this weekend. Let's see this thing make it rip.
Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Sitting there long enough that I kept talking to him about the car, and I learned more stuff about the car I didn't realize. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a little Beetle. I don't even know where the hell he puts the front transfer case at, but this thing's, he does a burnout in rear-wheel drive, and then he launches and races in 4-wheel drive. Like a work truck transfer case, 4-wheel drive. Wild. .1114 at 117 for the Beetle. Not bad for his first pass. Changed up a couple things. So hopefully he can come back later, turn it up a little bit, go a little quicker. Not bad. Not bad.
Shakedown pass, dude. It held together. I'm happy. That was a beautiful shakedown.
Oh yeah.
Now I can turn it up.
So just a reminder, guys, this thing is 4-wheel drive. So he just did a 2-wheel drive burnout. He clunked the thing in the 4-wheel drive like it's a damn work truck. Now he's about to launch down to the strip. See what it'll do. Hopefully a 10-1 or 10-0. At 131, not quite as fast as he wanted to go. Still low 10s. That thing's cool. Like LS, 4-wheel drive, turbo, in a Beetle. I don't even know how you fit all that in there.
I missed the shift.
What?
I shifted too late and banged the limiter.
I was like, I wonder what he did there.
Yeah, I was like, I hit it. As soon as I heard the limiter, I was like, no, smacked it, but 10-4. Still not bad. The car's still running, dude.
Not bad at all. This is a straight up bracket car right here. All right, guys. Coming in at number 2. Check this out. All right, sir. I've been waiting to see this thing for a while.
Yeah.
We both have wagons. Yours is fast and cool, and all mine are slow.
No, yours is cool. Come on now.
It's clean. Okay, but this thing, I'm excited to see it in person. I've only seen it on Instagram so far. Griffin, run us through it. What are we looking at? What year is this thing?
It's an '86 Volvo wagon.
Okay.
I bought the car honestly as a joke for $2,000 because at the time a couple buddies had station wagons that we were just screwing around with and playing with, but. Yeah, one night after a couple glasses of my favorite red wine, I went down the rabbit hole of how much is it going to cost to put an LS in it. So finding out that motor mounts were like 120 bucks and transmission mount was like 85 bucks, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, like I think we might get something here. So started piecing this thing together. Then I'm like, okay, got to be boosted. All my other cars are twin turbo, so wanted to switch it up here and do something with the blower.
Gotcha.
And
that's a big Magnuson. What are we looking at?
Yeah, it's their biggest 2650. So I had a junkyard motor that I got off Marketplace for 120 bucks. And after I got that blower in my hands, I'm like, all right, we can't put this badass blower on a junkyard motor. It's just not gonna work out. So I hit up my buddy Nick at Hustler Racing Engines, and he built me a really nice 370 cubic inch LS3 base deal, and it runs really good. It's my daily driver. I've got several thousand miles on the car already, and it gets driven absolutely everywhere, in the rain and the hot, the cold, and the drive-through, wherever you want. So.
And what transmission rear end setup do you have in it?
It's a 4L80 built by Maximum Off-Road Transmissions and a 9-inch.
9-inch.
Holley Dominator. Basically, I built like 80% of this car off the Holley website. So
gotcha.
It's actually pretty convenient.
It's a perfect event to bring it to. Holley LS Fest.
It is. Everything is Holley in the car. So no, it's a really fun car. This is going to be the very first time we're going full quarter mile in it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So I really don't know what to expect. We're going to see if those 1986 stock front brakes can slow us down.
I think it goes kind of up at the end. So
this is the track to do it.
You got some gravity. We'll help you.
Yeah.
What kind of power are we looking at with the Volvo?
Don't know. We're gonna dyno it here in a little bit today at the track.
Okay. All right.
So
do we have any pie in the sky goal for ET wise, mile per hour? Anything?
You know, I would love to go 950s.
Okay.
You know, mid 140s, right around there. So I think that'd be an awesome, you know, time slip for a daily driven little street car.
And does the car have a name?
It's the Volvo. It's
just the Volvo.
The shit box, the little crusty wagon. I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
There you go. All right. Well, good luck, Griffin.
Thank you.
And the Volvo. We'll see you up there, buddy.
Absolutely. See you guys. Yeah.
All right. Let's see what the old wagon's got. I think this is Griffin's first pass down the strip. .152 with a frickin' wheelie. Hell yeah. I love that wagon. That wagon is so freaking cool.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, shit. 901 at 152?
Are you kidding? Hey, that's off a foot brake. Really? That's not a trans brake. That's off a foot brake.
Dude, this thing carried a wheelie real nice.
Just hovered right over. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Hey. Right down Main Street, no problem. Took my hand off the wheel, waving to the crowd, dude. It was so smooth.
Hell yeah. All right, Griffin. There's no excuses anymore for them to shut this down. Looks like you're actually going to get some pulls.
Yes.
What are we expecting out of this?
I would be happy with mid 900s.
Okay.
Yeah, like after we saw how it ran yesterday, you know, I did some calculations, and if the math is mathing correctly, it should be, you know, mid 900s. So anything more than that, I'll be stoked.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
122.
There we go, 876, hell yes!
876.
Alright, I know 786 isn't what you wanted, but you did break the record by like 250?
We're good with that.
There you go.
And the car didn't break, so we're gonna head back to the pit, put a little splash of fuel in it, and go to the lanes.
.903 151. That thing's consistent. It did a 901 yesterday, 903 today. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, everybody loves the wagon. Everybody's cheering for him. Oh yeah. I just want to let you know there's like 30 people cheering for you right there.
Really?
Nobody else was cheering. Like when the cars come by, everybody loves the wagon. All right, guys, coming in at number 1. This is our favorite car at LS Fest 2024. Period, on the property. Check this out. All right, we're over here at the burnout pit, and there's a car here in the lanes that Woody was just like, you gotta check this thing out. It's the E46. Woody's really into BMW, so when he says come check out the BMW, it's not always a great car. This thing looks wild.
First truck in the donut pit.
So our photographer's really into BMWs. Normally when he tells me come check out a BMW, it's not as cool as he says it is.
Yeah.
This one's cooler than he says it was. So what the hell am I looking at here?
It's a 6.0 LQ4,
Okay.
forward 30 over and stroke to 408. Then it's just an 871 blower on top. It's 15% underdriven. It's only making like 9 pounds of boost. It's nothing
really?
crazy. Yeah.
So it looks really aggressive. But
Yeah. It made like 747 to the wheels. Conservative, then we tuned that even down to like 600 just to keep it safe.
Perfect burnout.
Yeah.
Is that all
Yeah,
you do
that's
with
all
this
you
thing?
need.
That's all you do with this thing? Have you been out here before?
No, that's my first time driving the car. I'm actually active duty military right now, so I came home for this event, and this is the first time I'll get to drive it.
You've
So,
never driven the car?
just putting it around.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
It should be interesting.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Go make some clouds for us, buddy.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I'd say for his first time ever driving the car in competition, that was pretty freaking good. Hell yeah. I came over here and want to talk to you about the car specifically. You guys bought both of these cars. What's the message you guys are doing with the cars? Because this looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Camo, blower out the hood and all that, but there's actually a reason you guys come out to events and do stuff.
Yeah, so
tell me a little about that.
Both cars are actually, so drifting for life isn't something cool like, oh, drifting for life. It's actually, both cars are a suicide awareness nonprofit. The pink and green drift car tailors more to the youth and young adults than, I think you can tell this one is all about military, active duty
America,
veterans.
all that stuff, yep.
And, you know, just veterans and just even active duty members coming back from deployments. Like, I'm active duty right now, and it's my first year in, I lost one of my good friends. I never would have guessed it, and I guess he was just going through a rough time, and so this hits really close to home. Like, the whole saying 22 a day, in my opinion, is 22 too many.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to get an avenue out there to get our message across and let people know it's okay to not be okay.
Right.
So
it's okay to talk about stuff
and
all that. Well, you guys got our attention.
Yeah.
Because you guys brought two wild vehicles, and this thing was, like I said, Whitty was yesterday, was like, blower out the hood, exhaust out there, you got to come see this thing. You guys got us over here, so it's good to get the message out there. Appreciate what you do. Thanks for the service.
Yep.
Thanks for bringing the car out. See you, man.
Yep, appreciate it.
All right, guys, that is going to go and do it for our top 10 list here at LS Fest West 2024 in Las Vegas. Like I said before, they have everything here. They've got off-road, they've got burnout, they've got drag racing, they've got drifting, they've got road course, they've got a little bit of everything here. If you guys have never been to this event, LS Fest West, come out next year. It's a good time. I promise you'll have a good time. Awesome cars every year. Like, again, hope you guys like their top 10, and we will see you guys in the next video.